Mr. How should we call him, Kazi? Mr.
You
Joe?
can call him, you can call him, what I call it? I used to call him, this thing is Toastmasters JJ, or maybe you can call him JJ. There.
Okay, JJ is okay.
Hi, JJ.
Right. He's my
Hi,
mentor,
JJ. Thanks
my
so much
club
for
president as well.
Monday, I wasn't in Zoom today. Because I was all watching for YouTube for all of you, I I saw I saw from YouTube. I saw you. I saw where I'm writing that I didn't sign in. I forgot. I forgot.
All right.
And
Thank you
I
so much,
started watching the
Danny. Thanks so much for coming.
Yeah, thank you.
mine too.
Thank you, Danny. And JJ, so what do you expect from this class? Welcome
Actually,
once again.
frankly speaking,
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
So my mentor will be evaluate me because this is one I will deliver my speech as one of my project in my Toastmasters project, and therefore I need my mentor to evaluate me, and yeah, that's why he is here now with us. So 안녕하세요.
Oh, 안녕하세요, and welcome to Britzone, JJ. Okay. So thank you so much, Britzoners, for coming. My name is Putri, and I will be your MC for this session. Okay, so I would like to give you some announcements, so bear with me in a few minutes. Mr. Zoom, are you ready? Okay, thank you, Mr. Zoom host. Hi, fellow Britzoners. Welcome back to Wednesday class, Britzone English Betterment series. Meet us again, the Wednesday team, and also Putri. Okay, so I will give you some announcement. Welcome to Britzone. For those of you who don't really know what Britzone is a free and open platform. It's the largest free English community in Jakarta, and we have a value, it's English education and volunteerism. So we've been powered by conductors, committees, and also former committees who are all volunteers. So yeah, if you want to practice your English, you can come to our classes. We have 3 regular classes a week. We have Britzone Speaking Academy. It's on Tuesday, starts at 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. And it focuses on public speaking, speech, debate, interview, etc. We have another class. It's on Wednesday, which is today. It's Britzone English Betterment series. Starts at 7 p.m. until 8:30 p.m. We touch all 4 skills in English through listening, reading, writing, and speaking. And the last regular class that we have is Britzone Fun Day class. So if you have free time on Saturday, you can come to this class. It's Britzone Fun Day that will facilitate you with various topics for weekly discussions. And it starts at 11 a.m. until 1 p.m. So please come to our 3 regular classes and practice your English with us. And then, next please. Okay, so we're on social media, but our main social media right now is on Instagram. So if you want to get more information about Britzone, you can follow our Instagram at Britzone ID. And we're also on Clubhouse. So if you want to have like conversation with us, you can join our Clubhouse. It's Busy English Community. We're also on Facebook, Britzone. And you can also watch our previous classes and also our video content about English. It's on Britzone English Community on YouTube. You can also visit our website. It's Britzone ID. So please stay connected with us. And since Britzone is the community, so we need to sustain our community by you can purchase our merchandises and you can support our Britzone. You can buy our cool t-shirts with limited time design, and also we sell 3-ply mask for you. All right. Oh, look at that. We have cool t-shirts, black t-shirt, maroon, and also mask and lanyard. You can reach us on Instagram at Britzone Merch, and also you can purchase these merchandises by contacting our WhatsApp. Okay, next please. So Britzone has been sponsored by the Library of Education and Culture Ministry, but due to the pandemic, now we hold our class online, and also maybe we would like to start our class offline. And you can sign up for becoming member of the library to access impressive resources, 32K book collections, audio and video collections. Don't forget to follow at Perpustakaan Dikbud on Instagram. We're also supported by Atmago application. It's a social network application in Indonesia that helps people to share neighborhood issues with its campaign Warga Bantu Warga. So you can help your neighborhood by installing this application on your smartphone and see the benefits. Okay. Yeah, we have after class traditions. We usually take pictures, and you can also give us your feedback so that we can still give you the best experiences in learning English at this link, bit.ly/busyfeedback2021, or you can also scan this barcode, or we would like to send this link to the WhatsApp group. All right. I think that will be all for the announcement. But don't worry, we have another announcement. It's about our merchandises. So Ilham, do you have a special announcement for the Britzoners here? Hello, Ilham.
Yeah, halo Kak Pupu. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, what do you have, Ilham? What do you want to tell to Britzoners?
Yeah, actually I have a surprise for member prisoners. So
What is that?
yeah, maybe Karaki will show the slide.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Wow, it's discount.
Okay, all right. So yeah, guys, my name is Ilham from Entrepreneur. So I will give an announcement. It's the last month of 2021, and we have something great for you all. As a thank you and to appreciate all of your contribution in Britzone, we present you an in-year promo for every Britzone merchandise. 20% discount for your merchandise. So what are you waiting for? Give yourself an year reward from Britzone, and let's enjoy our last month in 2021. And also don't forget for follow Instagram Britzoners and Shopee. So yeah, I think that's all from Entre. Thank you Kak Pupu for opportunity for announcement today.
Thank you so much, Ilham, for entrepreneurship team.
Yeah,
And
thank
yeah,
you.
please support Britzone, guys, by purchasing our merchandises. All right, so after that, we have another announcement from General Election Commission, Desrina. Hi, Desrina. Do you have something to say to the Britzoners?
Hi, Putri. Yeah, of course. Do you hear me, everyone?
Hi.
Do you hear me clearly?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah. So hi, prisoners. How are you? We meet again. So yeah, I'm Desrina, part of General Election Commissioner of Britzone 2021, and I have several announcements for you. So bear with me for a few minutes, and we're gonna watch some movie from election, the movie by KPU 2021. So please pay your attention. You might never see this again. Okay, let me share my screen, please.
Oh.
Wait.
Sure, you can share it. Can you share your screen, Desrina?
Yes. Wait a minute. Do you see that?
Yes, we
Okay.
see that.
Okay, please pay your attention.
most important
The most important.
The most important decisions in its history.
You have a chance.
You have an obligation.
to be a part of that decision.
You might think it's not important. You might think you're not important.
But that's not true.
Repeating how important.
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 How important it is.
For our communities.
For our communities.
For our communities.
Your vote matters.
Your vote matters.
Register.
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 Vote.
Okay, that's it. And I have one again. So yeah, your vote matters. You are matters and you are important to us. Okay, let me share again. This one. Do you see that? Everyone here? Okay. So yeah, the voting start by today, start now. So yeah, I hope you can vote for the future leaders, and one is in the class is a Putri. Hi Putri. Okay. So yeah, and yeah, so the eligibility for vote is make sure that you have joined Britzone for 3 times. You had already come to our class at least 3 times. Either is offline or online class, okay? And yeah, you can click on bit.ly/busyelection2021. This is for the website that you can be a vote. And you can check on our bio in Instagram, so you can make it easier. And last, let's bring 2021 Britzone election into a fair, fun, and passionate democracy. Okay, back to you, Putri. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Desrina and General Election Commission team. Well, yeah, I encourage all of you to vote because your vote is the power that changes Britzone, that changes the world. And thank you so much for making a difference with Britzone. Okay, so let's go back to our class. And I believe that all of you want to be a leader. And I think with a good leadership, you can create a vision and also can motivate people to make it into reality. And today we have a special class with our leader. So this amazing conductor is our former vice president of Britzone for 2 periods. Wow, that's impressive, right? In 2014 to 2016. And I think we can take some lessons from her to be a good leader. And yes, leadership needs to attract, inspire, and ultimately retain as much talent as possible. And I think she is the right person to be a leader. So let me present to you Kak Z. Give it up, everyone.
Wow, thank you so much, Putri, and also for all of the Britzone committees that already make these meetings a way more attractive, fun, and engaging. And hello, Britzoners, wherever you are. Okay, thank you so much for the introduction. Maybe I will share a little bit more. I'm Azizah, and I'm a member of Britzone since 2013, and I became the vice president of Britzone in 2 periods, 2014 and 2016. And I was so much being honored by contributing my skills and also my energy into this community. And now, today's sessions, I would love to share about why we need to be a leader. Be a leader? Why not? So let me share my screen. Okay, can everyone see my screen now?
Yes, Kazi.
Okay, wait, I need to go back. Okay, so you already tend to know my slide. Okay, be a leader. Why not? So let me ask one question. Anyone in this room, would you like to raise your hand or give your emoticon if you are being a first daughter or first children in your family or ever taking any kind of role in a leadership in your whole life. It could be at your school, it could be your college, it could be your work, it could be everywhere. So please do give me a sign. Yep. Thank you so much for all of the people already share and also give your ammo ticket. Yes, it is. We cannot differentiate or probably separate it by not being a leader. Why? Because as a human being, we already be a leader. It could be your in your family, it could be in your college, it could be at your school, it could be your work. We are a leader for ourselves. That is the most basic things for being a leader. And in today, let me share one of my experience of the basic things why we need to be a leader. So I was the first daughter in my family, and it's not easy. Definitely it's not easy. And I'm not choosing this kind of situation on my own, because it just already become my fate. It's already become my destiny, right? Because I'm the first daughter in my family. And what things that I need to do being a first daughter? First, of course, I need to taking care of my siblings. I need to responsible for everything, for all of the situations that my siblings all related, for all of the children. Because why? My parents will definitely ask questions. See, how about your brothers and your little sister's dinner? How about their school? How about their homework? How about they ask a lot of questions? And do you think I have all of the answer? Not everyone and not everything. And I tend to, of course, I tend to do my best to be one of the good, or probably try to be a better sister for my siblings. And then what's next? Being a first daughter is already so much frustrated, probably some kind of things that probably a burden. Why? Because you're not tend to enjoying it, because there's something inside of it that's shaping your characters, but maybe you don't realize it. So at first, probably as a first daughter, I was just like, they asked a lot of questions. My parents asked this and asked that, while I also have my own life. And it's so challenging, right? If you are being in my situation, of course, that would be a challenge. It's not just for me, but also for probably for you, at your family, at your school, at your college, at your work. However, you need to remember one thing. Everything that happens in our life is not by accident. No one or nothing that happens in our life just by an accident. Everything that happens in our life, it's already been written and it's already there to shape you. So for instance, you've been offered to taking care or receive of the promotions. And if you don't take it, the promotion goes to another people, right? But you will accept, or you're being offered for another opportunity because you miss the first opportunity. So that is one of the things why we need to prepare to be a leader. And definitely for sure, being a leader is not frightening. And that is one of the story that I share why we need to be a leader. First, of course, it was shaping our characters. It will definitely prepare ourselves, because one of the quote is, you need to prepare yourself, or there would be a next level of yourself for a next challenge. So if you're not doing it now, the questions would be when. And that is exactly the thing, because success is not going to wait for a leader, but a leader is definitely be ready to be successful in the future. So that is one of the things of why we need to be leaders. So from my experience, of course, it definitely shaping myself from the way I am now. So another example again is, I do still remember when I was in Britzone, it was 2014. At that time, we have less committee, a lack of human resources at that time. You know, for instance, I'm conducting the Tuesday class. I'm also conducting or helping to open for the Wednesday class, and also trying to conducting or probably preparing the class for the Saturday class, because we are so much lack of the human resources. But hey, if you're not struggling, if you're not challenge yourself and just thinking about that situation, oh, I don't want to come to Britzone and I need to prepare for this class and then the next class and the Saturday class is so much frustrating. And you know, it gave you, the challenges gave you an opportunity to be the best version of your life. So the questions would be, are you ready to take the challenges? So from my experience at that time, I'm still new. I'm still newbie because I just joined in 2013, and now I need to be a leader. I'm not even a good sister. That is for an example. But hey, if you're not taking it now, you are probably having those kind of experience in your office, a more professional way. But in this community, we all learn to be much way better. So it's okay for being fragile or for being afraid to be a leader, but you need to take the lessons, because if you're not taking it now, there would be a lot way more interesting part of you, of the things that you've missed. And of course, as a human being, or probably if you're a single ladies like me, or probably if you are a young people, you would probably don't want to miss that kind of opportunity, right? Like the motto of Britzone, right? We are trying to have a fun English session, engaging one to another, and a warm welcome. So there would be no judging at all. Everyone feeling welcome. So it's so much interesting part. So the next one would be, why we need to be a leader is, this is the only chance to shaping yourself, to take that challenges. It's definitely challenging, but it also gave you an opportunity to know exactly of who you are, what your identity, what is your goals, what do you want to reach in your future. Because I'm not going to find it for you, not your mother, not your parents, but the answer is only you. So you are, seems like what Putri mentions, your voice matters. It's not mine, it's not the others, not for all of the people who doesn't know about Britzone, but you matters. So those are the thing of two examples of why we need to start and take that action to be a leader. And the next one is another why. Why you need to be a leader? Why you need to do that? Okay, so for instance, I just remember when we have meetings in my office. So they have we have a collaborative meetings, and it coming not just from my section, but also coming from other section, from other department, from other country, and we are sitting there for the 6 or probably 10 people in one room, and we need to discuss one of the project. But do you know what happened? All of the people in that room are just silent. They're not asking any questions. They're not giving any clue who's the leader of the project. No one take any actions. And it keeps on going for the couple of minutes, and we're not going to solve anything, right? By just keep silent. I don't want to be the leader of this project. I don't want to be those kind of fear that trigger you for just being a follower, not being a leader, afraid of the risk, afraid that you're being mocked by other people, being afraid of how they will react if you take decisions. It's only in your mind. It's not really happening. So what things that I did at that time, because I already have the experience that I got from the first daughters and also the one that I took from Britzone. So never underestimate yourself. And I took that challenge. Okay, everyone, we are here now to discuss about one of the project. And if we just keep silent like this, we're not going to solve anything. Although there's a kind of tickle in your stomach or tickle coming into your heart and so on, but you need to take the actions, because if not you, then who? No one would be, right? So that is one of the things why we need to be a leader, because you need to be ready when everything that we required to take an actions, because we need a leader. I mean, there are a lot of followers out there, but you only could count how many leaders out there, right? For instance, I love so much Putri, and I always follow wherever she go, right? Because I think Putri is a good leader, and everything about her makes me so much fun, and she's my ideal of the leader. And then one day, Putri asked me, Kazi, I want you to lead us one of the session in Britzone. And I was like, I'm not, I never tried again. Do I really need to do that? So I have a lot of fear. I have a lot of doubt. No worry, Kazi. I mean, we are here for you, and you just need to try on, because no one will judge you. And then you calm the triggers. Okay, from the fear that happens, you are a little bit go up and try to convince yourself. So being a leader, it means that you're not alone. You've been with the other people who support you. So that is one of the example. People thought that if you become a leader, I would just be alone and no one will support me and so on. There would be a big no, because I've been experienced that way as well. And it's so much fun being a leader, because you tend to discuss more and you tend to elaborate with more people. And it is one of the things, and you can enjoy it while you are still on that phase, because the most important part being a leader is not the center of the situation, or the center of the leader is not the leader itself, but the team that you lead, how you can make your team successful and how you can make your team work together. Because the key is not depends on the leader, it depends on the team. The leader is the one who trigger the team to make their work even way much more amazing, because the leader tend to knows about what is their potential. So that's why we are here now. I want all of you to unleash your potential and be ready to be a leader, and try to convene yourself. It's not easy, and it's not hard as well, because you just need to grab your chance and take the opportunity to be a leader. And you can amaze yourself. Oh my god, I can be a leader. You are probably a little bit loud. I become a leader, something like that. And you're not alone. Sometimes when you think you are on the different side of the world, you think that I think I'm alone. But hey, you are one of the human beings that live in this planet. Unless that you are coming from another planet, because I tend to know one person who's coming from the other planet. So no, you're not coming from other planet. You're coming in this world, in this earth, and you all belong here. So that is why. So we have 3 key message points, right? Yes, as you mentioned, we need to be a leader because it's shaping your characters. The second one, because you will need to be ready every time that you are being required to be a leader. And the other thing is you need to be a leader. Why? Because we need to take the opportunity and also the challenges to be a better version of ourselves. And let me share one more story of my personal experience. It's quite a bit challenging for me to share this one, because this story when I lost my mother, and it was so much devastated. At the same, I mean, at the same time, you lost your mother, but at the same time, you need to taking care of all of the documents of the death certificate, of the funeral, because I'm the first daughter, so I need to taking care of all of the thing. And my father is quite a bit old, so I'm the one who taking care of all of the things. So if I'm not taking the initiative, and if I'm not ready to be a leader, the question is, who's going to taking care of that? Who's going to taking care of all of the documents? Who's going to taking care of the funeral? Who's going to taking care of all of the things that happens? Although that I was so much devastated in that time, no one going to do that for me. No one. The only one who could do that is myself. And maybe this would also give you a triggers that you need to be a leader, not for someone else. You do it for your own self, because no one will do it for you. So here are the things. So we need to be a leader for ourselves. And this is your journey. This is your life. And remember, no one will do it for you. You're the only one who can take the actions, and not other people. So in our daily life, we tend to know that there's a situation that life is a war. Every day is a war, right? Because you tend to figure it out. Is it my courage to do things, or is it my fear? You need to validate which kind of these two sides that makes you triggers for not giving your best. Because to be successful, you need to get out from your comfort zone. And one of the key is to challenge yourself to face your own fear. And that's exactly what we are doing now in our daily life. We are trying to choose which public transportation that I need to take to go to my office, or to go to my school, or to go to my college. And all of the things are the decisions. And unrealizedly or unconsciously, you're choosing your own decisions. And it made you as a leader for your own, a leader of yourself. So when you're facing this kind of situation, you tend to validate, okay, so this is my fear. Why I need to do this? Because I want to shaping my leadership styles, or I want to shaping my characters to be more, or to be the best version of ourselves. Because we are tend to taking our latest to go to our successful, right? And there are a lot of point and a lot of definition what is successful means to you. To me, I would love to share in these kind of meetings in Britzoners. This is what I call my successful, but probably your successful definition would probably different from mine. So whatever your definition of successful, try to face your own fear and take a courage to take an actions and to change your behavior from the whole things that happens in your life, on your daily life. Because you will tend to amaze yourself and okay, so I think I can do that. So you need to have a faith, be yourself, and try to convince yourself that you can do it, because it's your life. It's no one will take it away from you, and no one will do it for you, right? Because this is your life, this is your journey, this is your story. All you need to do, you just need a pen and write down on your book to make your new story, or to make your new journey. So be a leader means we don't wait to be ready, because we're never ready. Believe me. And probably Pucho also knew that if we wait to be ready, there would be no time at all. So rather than asking, I'm not ready yet, or not, yes, I would try to be a leader. Okay, I would try to take this opportunity to learn more how to be a good leader. Because leader is not someone that is not a talent, it's a skill. It's not. I mean, it's not just like when you're born, you be a leader directly. No, you need to do a certain of the training. You need to have a lot of experience. You tend to know what is a good leader. So those experiences are shaping yourself, and you get out from your comfort zone, and that is a leader. A leader is not born by a talent, is born by experience and also skill, the thing that you probably never get it from your textbook. It only happens when you take the actions and the opportunity to take any kind of role in your life as an offer. All of those challenging, it could be much way better, and you can shape in your characters as well. So the keynote is from this session. I hope this will give you the benefit. Don't afraid to be a leader, and leading a team or being a leader is something that we can learn from. And don't be afraid if you made a mistake, because people tend to make a mistake, right? Yeah, so a good leader will act accordingly and always ready. So you need to be ready, like I need to be ready when something happens to my mother in every situation. And the great captain is the one who has faced the storm. And today I will create that storm for you. Okay, so right now we are at the end of the sessions and we have one case study. So you will be separated into a breakout room, and in that room, you need to prepare yourself to be ready by solving one of the case study that I already gave to all of the facilitators. And you can discuss within your teams related with the case study and find the best solution from that case study, while also including what is the 3 key point of a takeaway message of a good leader that you included into your solutions. And you need to choose the representative on your own, okay, and not the facilitators. The facilitators is not the representative, okay? So the facilitator just observe, and how the team collaborate, it depends on you, not the others. And when the time is up, each facilitator will brief us about the team first, and also the representative will give their result according to the case study. And remember, only using the positive statement, not negative or negative phrases or negative statement. And your time to deliver your opinion is 1 to 3 minutes. And maybe it will depends on the facilitators how much time for each breakout for these sessions into the breakout room. Okay, I will stop my share. So everyone, be ready to be a leader. And today, yeah, I make this song for you. So hopefully, we need to be ready, because Britzone is a free English community, and you know, the biggest one in Jakarta. So we need to be ready and adapt when you are being required to be the next generations of the next Britzoners. So back to our answer.
Wow, give a round of applause for our conductor. Thank you so much, Kazi, for your presentation, and I'm speechless. Thank you so much for being a great leader that Britzone can ever have, Kazi. And yes, I agree with Kazi. And when you become a leader, it is not only about improving individually, but it is more about improving collectively with Britzone. So thanks so much, Kazi. Okay, I think we will start our FGD session, because I believe our future leaders here want to implement what Kazi has explained to us. So, Mr. Zoom host, are you ready with your group?
Yes.
All right.
So
okay, so do you want to introduce our facilitator?
All right. So
Sorry,
hello, Britzoners. I am the Mr. Zoom host, and you will be divided into several groups, and there will be facilitators. Let me introduce you to the facilitators. First, facilitators, there will be Icha. After that,
Hi.
hi Icha.
Hi Karaki. Hi everyone.
Hello. So next we will have Dimas.
Yeah, hello everyone. Good evening all.
Good evening. Hello Dimas. And next we have Arif.
Hi Raki. Hello everyone.
Hello Arif. And then we have Nada.
Hello, prisoners.
All right, all the facilitators on set. Oh, sorry, I missed one. Hello, Zaki, our
Hi,
next
everyone.
facilitators. All right. Hello, Zaki. So our facilitators are all on set. So I hope all of you guys can have a great discussion. So see you in a 30 minutes.
Good luck, leaders.
Good luck, leaders. See you in.
Bye. We'll see you soon.
All right, wow, Kazi. You know what? I shed tears when I listened to your stories. That leads you to be a great leader like you are now.
Oh no, I mean I'm still learning to be a leader. I mean I'm not saying I'm a master of the things because we are all learning, and it's being a leader is learning by doing. And yeah, I mean you cannot just leading one of the thing and you become a leader, or you've been born and you are a leader thing. So no, it's not happens in an instantly, and you need to have those kind of experience, get out from your comfort zone, and facing all of if you have the most of the challenging part is the conflict, how to deal with the conflict, how to deal with, or I mean everyone have their own purpose they come into Britzone, but sometimes it against of my code, my principle. Okay, so this is not the way I work it, but we need to find a win-win solution, right? And that is one of the things why being a leader is really important. And yeah, you sometimes you need to take an actions, and there is one of the key message here. You need to be ready, be yourself, and yeah, don't be afraid. Everyone could be a good leader. It depends on their choice. Do you want to be a leader? Do you want to experience to be a good leader? And the only answer is yourself can answer it, not other people. Yeah, that's probably why, because we're now also in the elections period. So this is this is our chance, especially for the young generation, to take their part, because yeah, they are the future of Britzone and not me. And if Britzone are moving forward or keep have more successful and more rather than the time when I was in Britzone, of course, as one of the Britzone members, I feel so much proud, right?
Yeah.
Because we need to change, and the world are evolving. We cannot just stay still and wait. Oh, okay, Britzone will be grow by itself. It's not a plan. If you're not giving a seed, if you're not giving a water, of course, the tree will not come up. It will probably die, right? And that is one of the thing. Yeah, so the takeaway message is you just need to challenge yourself and don't be afraid. Yeah,
Yes, completely agree with you, Kazi, because excellent leaders in Britzone they are able to anticipate every problems and issue that come up, and also they develop ways to address and resolve these problems. And maybe I want to ask, based on your experience, have you ever solved a conflict when you are become the vice president of Britzone, and how do you solve that?
okay, related with the conflict, because this is also one of the things that I still learn, because I took one of the leader, because I mean from Britzone I go for another community, and in that community I take a leadership role. And one of the thing about conflict is, if you being a leader, you tend to know exactly what you need to do. First one, you need to confront it directly, or you just need to have a discussion first. I mean, there are a lot of ways. So you tend to know who the person that make this conflict is. It I mean, do you know these persons, or you don't know anything about these persons? And yeah, I mean, there is one of the things that at first you just need to observe what's happening, and then after you observe, you tend to know exactly what is the action that you need to take. And you can take it too. The first one, you need to take the actions based on your personal experience. That's why I tend to challenge everyone, take your leadership role wherever you are, because it would give you an experience if you face this kind of situations, and from that personal experience. And the second one, you can also ask to your mentor, because as I mentioned before, being a leader means that you're not alone. It means that you are working on with your team. So for instance, if you have a conflict with one of your team, you can probably ask a second opinion from the other members, or probably to ask to your mentor. So you need to clear out first what is the root of the problem. And then if you think that you need to take an action or take a confront, okay, I think we need to talk. We need to solve this problem. So you need to be ready, and don't don't underestimate yourself or being a fear. Like sometimes we tend to feel like, I don't want to speak with this person. He was so much tear up, or broke my heart apart by just mentioning or talking these kind of things. No, because being a leader, you need to take an action, not just for your own sake, but also for your team members. And if it's required to do an action, you just need to do an action just as soon as possible, and to solve the problem or situations. Yeah. And also sometimes I also been experienced that I having a conflict of way that I think it against of my norm, or probably it against of my code, or it against of my principle. I think they need a leader, but if we cannot accept the leader, probably you can also just walk away. Yeah, I mean, you just need to taking care of yourself. Okay, so probably this is enough, and this is not long. This is no longer your time. So I mean, it's there will be no wrong answer or no wrong actions, because I've also experienced that way. There's one of the situations that I don't think that I can take it anymore, and it's against my principle, it against my code. I think I am so sorry to my team, but I need to walk away from this situation, because I cannot work with this kind of a situation. It again, so yeah, so you need to take an actions, and be ready in that situations, because just one of the example, like I told you, if we're following other people, or we be a follower of someone, in that case, do you mean that if that person are going to jump from the from the highest building, you need to follow that person's? Of course not, right? So you need to take an action. Okay, he's my idol or she's my idol, but I'm not going to follow him or one of the things. So maybe I agree with this kind of a situation, or I tend to agree with this one of his actions, but not for all. So you tend to know which one, have your own calculations on that part, because you already have the experience, right? But if you have no experience, it was quite a bit challenging, because no, he is my idol. I need to go wherever he go. I need to follow him wherever he goes, something like that. So it's quite a bit like, although that if it against your faith, if it against your probably the one that you believe, yeah. So I think you need to go back and review what is the thing that you're want to reach, or what is your goal. Is it related with your goals, or is it related with your own situations? Other than that, it's okay. But if it touch that part of the sensitive, okay, you can take your own action. You just need to follow it as it is. Yes. Or there are a lot of ways to implicate these actions that you need to take. Yeah, every action have their own risk. You just need to be ready. But is a lesson learned. I mean, everything has a lesson learned, and we just don't need to be afraid.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can conclude that the ability of being assertive is needed in solving problems when we become the leader, right? To really,
Right.
like you say, that we have to confront it directly. Well, I'm quite curious when you say it's okay to be fragile when you are a leader. So which means we can show our vulnerability to our team members when we become the leader. So would you please elaborate that? I mean about being vulnerable uh, to our team members.
Right. So probably it will touch the, being a leader doesn't mean that I am a robot. That always shining, happy, smiling without all of the concern in my head and so on. So being a leader, it definitely is not about me. It's about team, right? So sometimes when the team having a difficulties, oh gosh, I don't think that I can do this. You need to probably share that I'm also human, I'm also vulnerable, and sharing those kind of the same thoughts with our team member. Just for instance, one of the team members, they not figured out how to solve this problem. And you can share, I don't, I have my experience, I cannot finish those tasks earlier or previously, but from that experience, I tend to know a little bit about this one. So being vulnerable, it doesn't mean that you show your weakness. It also means that you share. And by sharing, it means that you care, right? And by giving your sympathy or by care, you don't try to understand them, but you try to give them a chance. I'm giving myself a chance. I mean, it's okay for not okay for some kind of situations, because it's not easy being a leader, right? Sometimes you tend to feel like maybe you will feel like a little bit a little bit tired, or a little bit something that you feel overwhelmed. So yeah, it's okay to share. Right now I'm probably not in a good shape to answer the questions, or probably having this kind of discussion with all of you, but probably I need more time to settle this one. And then probably they will ask, "Are you okay, Z?" It's okay for not okay. So they tend to know, yes, I think I have this kind of a situation. Yeah, take your time. And they tend to know, not a leader like, okay, everyone, let's have a meeting and have a discussion. So we need to do this. Oh God, another meeting, something like that. Sometimes myself, if I need to have a meetings, this, oh God, the meetings, how long the meeting? Oh, probably 1 hour. Oh God. And how about if the leader mentioned it, hello, everyone, let's have a discussion probably for 10 to 15 minutes, although sometimes it happens and at an hour. but at least you try to make a time in 15 or 20 minutes. But if the discussion we have a further, you're going to ask them a questions or giving them permissions. Okay, so I think the discussion is length longer than 15 or 20 minutes. Are you guys okay with that? So we tend to understand them, because time is so much value, right? I mean, although that I'm single, but it doesn't mean that my team member or all of them are single. They have family matters. They have a lot of things that they need to do. So we need to give them a space as well. Although I can have a meeting all day long, all night long. No, it's not about me, right? It's not about me. Although that
Our well-being matters too, right?
right. So yeah,
Our
so
well-being matters too.
yeah, well-being, of course, like work-life balance, and all of the challenges are there. So that's one of the things. If we want to be a good leader, we need to take a lot of experience. So we tend to know, I've been faced this part. Okay, I've been there as well, because I was at your, before a leader, I also in that position. So you tend to understand the real situations, not just, acting as a CEO or as the owner of the company. Okay, everyone, you need to do this, and I don't want to know. You just need to reach the target by the end of this week. Are you mad? We're not a robots, right?
That's not a leader. That's a
Right,
boss.
right. So there is one of the things. Yeah, I mean, who doesn't want to have a passionate leader? A leader that tend to understands about our situations, who also being a human. Sometimes he's vulnerable, sometimes he cries, sometimes he's sad, sometimes because we're all human. I mean, unless that you're not a human, right? You can be so much
Yes.
acting as a robot or try to be professional and so on, but it's okay. I mean, it's really more comfortable to discuss with almost everything with your leader if you are
Yes.
in a difficult situation, rather than I want to discuss with my leader, but he's quite a bit that kind of a person. I don't think I could share this kind of a personal things with him or her. It's already become
Yeah.
a burden just to talk with this leader, right? And that is, I mean,
Yeah.
and we are evolving. There are a lot of ways that we can learn. It could be, I mean, you can be a leader by reading a book, not just reading a book, right? You also tend to browsing in the internet or probably in TikTok. I mean, there are two people. For instance, my example, I have account in my TikTok, and my little sister have an account in her TikTok, and her my other sibling have her account in their TikTok, and our history is quite different. For me, all of the motivational, I don't think I have like the most the awkward TikTok in my when you scroll up, it's all about motivation, about life and so on. And how my little sister is all about the cartoons and also anime. So it depends on our choice of how you spend your time, of how you spend your social or using your social media. It could be bring good things to you, or probably just an entertainment. You're not adding any value to yourself. So in a kind of way, when you probably would hear those kind of a bad word like mentioning, TikTok is not good, is a bad for the young generation and so on. Wait a minute, what kind of a content are you looking at? What kind of a content that all of those people thought that they saw? Because it backs again to the individual itself based on their choices, because I didn't see that in my TikTok. So is it me who made a mistake? Of course not, right? So it depends on the choices, what kind of the things that you want to do in your life, to spend with your time. And to me, time is quite a bit like a sword, so it could kill you in the manner of the in the sad way of killing you softly, because you're spending your time with non-value added to yourself, or your time could be your best weapon to face the future. Yeah, so that is probably why life is full of choices. It depends on you of you would like to do, because we have the same 24 hours in a day, but how it ends or how it is shaping the persons, it depends on your choice of how you spend your time. And yeah, I mean, although that is quite a bit cliche for someone else, but it does happening. It does happen. So probably you tend to know, oh, how come that he was so fast or in learning these kind of things, while I think I less time? Because you can probably questioning how time or how much that you spend to give or adding value to yourself. Are you reading a book like 5 to 10 minutes? Although the length is so little, but if you do it consistently and discipline, it would definitely give you an impact, right? Rather than just doing nothing and then checking on your social media, scrolling things. I mean, it's okay for having fun or have the entertainment, but you need to use your time wisely, because first, time is nothing. I mean, time is something that you cannot take it back, right?
Great.
You
Yeah.
can spend it, you can use it, but you cannot feel it, you cannot touch it, right? And once it goes, you cannot take it back. And before I always mention to myself, do what things that you don't want to make you feel regret at the end. So just do what things that it makes you not feel regret at the end of your day, at the end of your so that is one of the things, because everything is a choice, right? But sometimes when you are having a hectic or no time for do those kind of things to shaping yourself, is a challenging part. Sometimes because sometimes your work needs your time more than your working hours. So and you feel like I want to do something but I can't. So just enjoy your time. I mean, if you are busy with your work, then do, because you need to uh, you need to be present in the time now, rather than your mind like wandering around thinking about something else. You need to be focused, and right now you are working, and then you can finish your work and then you can go to another activities, and that is one of the things. So being disciplined and try to tend to know exactly what you want to reach in your life, and just enjoying it. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm feel sad or a little bit overwhelmed with this kind of a leader or being a leader. One of the things, sometimes it gives you situations that you cannot take it back, but it's a learning, it's a lesson learned. Okay, so this is my experience, so this is my lesson, so this is my lesson, and you can have a more discussion with your mentor, with someone that you think that you are needed to. I mean, don't feel don't try to solve it alone.
I get a lot of points from you. Like, I get the point that vulnerability is not a weakness anymore. It's a strength, right? And it can actually fuels the strongest relationships like we have in Britzone, and ultimately helps bring even more success to our organization, to this community. Wow, Kazi, I learned a lot from you. And also, speaking of time management as a leader, I know that you are a highly productive person. I want to learn from you how you manage your time, and what exactly do you do? I mean, do you write a journal to utilize your time, or what do you do, Kazi, to manage your time?
Okay, so right now my positions are, I'm working as a banker, and my working hours is 8 to 5, but sometimes it at 6, sometimes it end at 7. So it depends on the situation of the work, and I'm working from home. And also maybe same like Ishraki, I'm a club officer of one of the community, and also taking as a club coach and division directors in that community, and also a member of 3 clubs. So what things that I do is just writing a notes. So I, as you can see, I have a lot of books with me here. You can see it could be like my agenda or a thing. So I write down all of the things. So why I need to do writing, because we cannot memorize everything, right? And then I tend to write down what things that I need to do. So for instance, for my club, from one of my club mentions that I need to find to do something, and then I write down, okay, so this one I need to do something. So if I have a free time and I just finished my work in the middle of that between, okay, so I need to do that. So you tend to remember, right? So you don't have to particularly spend it. Okay, I need to finding a time, or probably on my weekend. No, you're not going. You don't have. You will never find that time. Believe me. Especially if you have several roles as a sister, as a daughter. I mean, there are a lot of things. So that is one of the things. Okay, so this is kind of the critical or urgent. So you need to write down. Okay, so I need to find this one, find this one, and then. And on your free time, although that you have 15 minutes or 20 minutes, and then voila, you finish one task. And then the next things, okay, so I need to do that, to do this, to do that. And then after you write down, it's completed. Okay, you just need the checklist, right? I done, it's already done, it's already done, it's already done. And when you have really, really, I mean, we never know. I mean, especially in my situation, I didn't know. I mean, I don't know what time that I will be available. sometimes when you sometimes the meeting is not, or probably my work finished earlier. So what things that I want to do next? Because you already finished your task, you can enjoy probably scrolling down, seeing Brits on Instagram. That is one of the things, right? So that is unexpected a time that I can use, and or probably watching my Korean drama, my favorite Korean drama, because I'm a fan of a key drama and Chinese drama. So you could have imagined with all of this schedule and all of my busyness, I still can watch my favorite key drama. Although I cannot watch it all day long, but at least I tend to know a little bit of my favorite thing. So you can play hard, but also you can work hard. So you need to value yourself, like, okay, Z is a good thing, good job, something like that. So you tend to praise yourself. Oh, okay, I think I need something. Okay, why not doing a yoga or probably meditate? So although it seems that a burden for other people, but you don't think that you are a burden, right? I mean, there are a lot of people asking me, Z, you're not burning out. How about if you're burning out? And I was like, well, actually, it depends on your choice. You want to be a burnout or you just want to enjoy it? Because it all are a lesson. First, we're not going to live in this world forever, right? And therefore, as long as we can give our best, it will give you a peace of mind. Although that would seem for other people, oh God, Z, I think I will be burnt out if I become like you and so on. Wait, hey, wait a minute. What the things that you look, it's probably different from my side. So you cannot just standardize everything and seeing from your eyes or from your ankle. Okay, so that is hard. Well, probably not for that people, and he probably enjoying it. So we never know, right? Yeah, I mean, it depends on the choices, and that's why positive thought, positive mind is so much important. Yeah, so that's why I'm choosing only using the positive statement, because a little bit negative phrase or negative statement, it will definitely, just like a virus, it will definitely implicate and impact everything. Yeah,
it's so contagious. Positive statements.
Definitely.
Well, I can really see that you take ownership of your time so that you can improve the quality and also quantity of the work that you do. Oh, pretty impressive, Kazi.
Yeah, remember, you have to do, you have to have work-life balance. So although that you play hard, you work hard, you also need to remember that you are human, and sometimes you need to spending your time with your little sister or probably with your family, although that I'm still single, of course. But yeah, I mean, or hang out with your friends and so on. I mean, try to put that as a note, and you tend to feel like, oh, okay, so I finished with this, I'm going to finish with that, so I'm going to, so it's really enjoying things. And that's why, although it's quite a bit packed, but you tend to, it's already become your rhythm, and also already become your harmony. So you will live with the harmony of your work and all of the business that happens in your life. Yeah, and you will enjoy it.
Wow. Wow. And I want to thank you so much, Kazi. And I want to say hi to the Britzoners on YouTube. So that is how leaders use their time by Kazi.
So I'm not a perfect leader. One more thing, I'm not a perfect leader. So I'm still trying. Yeah, I'm still trying to be a good leader. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes I made a mistake and I'm not perfect because I'm a human being. So yeah, being vulnerable and be a leader is a good thing.
Yes, it's a good thing. Okay, what about Karaki? I think you have so many questions on your head because Karaki will be the next future leader of Britzone as well.
Wow, it's so heavy. All right, maybe I wanna ask to Kazi as our VP, former VP. Maybe I wanna ask to you about how to build the communication with your team at that time, and what is the challenge and how to deal with that.
Okay. it's really compact, yeah, because Ishraki is coming from the communications, that he is a PPR, public relations
Not the
thing.
PPPR. I'm just the staff.
Okay. Okay, talking about the connections. So there is one of the thing that we need to create or engage. So that's why positive mind, positive vibe is so much important. And we tend to, like hanging out after the class. It is one of the way try to communicate and how we bonding and how we engage things. And we also at that time we are making a group WhatsApp. And we tend to, okay, so where are you guys? Okay, so so after this class, where we're going, so we tend to like probably going to the museum after the class session, especially on Saturday. And that is one of the way things, so it seems like engaged. And at that time the community, the committee and also the member are really so much connected. Because if you separate it, okay, because one of the experience that I saw after I so many times and never coming back to Britzone, and then when I returned, that I tend to saw that after the class, the committee will have their own meetings with just the committee. Well, I saw a lot of new members. They would like to engage more with the committee things. They want to know what is Britzone, how to be the next leader. There will be a lot of questions, and they would just trigger because after the class they were meeting for only the committee, and they're all coming to me, and I was like, okay, so no worries, we can still hang out and also talk a lot of things, the other things away around. So I think, in my opinion, focusing only for the team member, it's important, but also we tend to know that the other people or our surroundings being so much vulnerable and also important as well, because they are the future. They are the future of our community, and if we're not treat them likewise, so probably at the end they just following, oh, I'm just following the tradition to have a meeting after the class, right? You need to ask the question, why I need to do that, why I need to follow that tradition, why I have to do this. So all of the questions why, it would probably triggers, okay, so I need to do this because this is a good thing. It's a good way to communicate with the others.
What an impressive story, Kazi. And I think we really want to hear more from you. But the members are coming back to the main room after the thought-provoking discussion that you gave to them earlier. Hi, Britzoners! How was it? How was the discussion?
It was great.
Oh, they're smiling ear to ear. I think it was great.
Okay.
Wow. That's okay. Without further ado, I think it's time for us to represent the team. So I want to call out the facilitator first. Maybe we can start from Arif. Hi, Arif. How was the discussion?
Hi. Okay. The discussion went very well.
Hi.
We were really professional in in providing some
How was it,
solutions.
Arif?
Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes.
So the discussion went very well. We were very professional in providing some solutions for the study case. Okay. So as a CEO of PT Chandra Karya, I have appointed the leaders in my company to to do some meeting to provide the solutions. And I have Ferdian, Dina, and also Dani in my meeting, and they already prepared the solution. You know what? I will ask my IT department head, Ferdian. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Yeah. Okay. I believe you are ready to present what we have discussed.
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Go ahead, Ferdian.
Okay. I was given the authority by Arif as a general manager in our in our company. So there are
CEO
three. Yeah. I think CEO. Whatever might be. Okay. So there are three ways. there are three alternative way outs that can be done to tackle the problem, especially during the pandemic times. The first thing is about promotion. We're gonna be making a promotion to to create a job opportunity for the internships, for the internship programs. So for those who are very qualified, they will be invited in our company by doing the selection process, and after that they will join in our company by helping our works. And then we have lots of a few of professionals, and they will be separated into certain groups to guide those internships. So they will be separated into certain groups with their specialties, and they will be they will be able to be working at office with the different shifts. So for example, on Monday, the first team will be working in the office, have a meeting and talking about their projects and what the advanced plannings that we'll be focusing on. And after that, it goes on with the different groups, and next group to the next group to the next. And after that, we'll be collecting different types of data and different types of things that will keep going on within a week. So there's no any delay. I think that's the thing that can be very successful if we can collaborate the things in a proper way. So yes, the promotion, create a job opportunity with different specialties, and then separate them into certain groups by being guided with our professionals, and after that they will be started to work their projects with their own leaders. So everything this is the first time for our company to give a chance for every professional in order to in order to challenge themselves by making a group and lead the internships, because the internships will be the future leaders in our company, and there will be lots of job opportunities for them in the future if they are quite capable and capable of doing their jobs before the due time. And the last things that I could conclude, the overall points that the leader must have. The first one is about commitment and consistency. Commitment and consistency is very important on to ensure how a leader can make a proper choices, but not being biased with other choices. So you have to be certain with your with your decision making. And the second one is about the authority. I think authority is very crucial in order on how can you suppress your your subordinates to ask them to voice their opinions, to think creatively, to give them the free access, in order to make things the things done in a good way. And the last one is about the reciprocity. The reciprocity is about the giving rewards with a favor that has been done by the internship. So when I do somebody a favor, I mean, when we are asking somebody to do something, we also think about how can we give them something much greater in return. I think it's very important to give them rewards, to give them achievements, and to give them more opportunities to make them feel welcome, to make them feel respected, and to make them feel
Sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, I think that's all.
Thank you so much
Thank
for the
you,
powerful
Ferdian.
solution that you have compiled and presented to the investors of Britzone company, and I really appreciate that. But we have limited time, so I hope that all the representatives will speak within time for 1 until 3 minutes. Thank you so much, Kak Ferdian.
Thank you, Ferdian. Thank you, Putri.
Thank you so much. And Arif, and I will give Kazi time to respond to members' presentation after all of them have finished delivering their presentation. All right, Kazi? Okay, moving on to another group. I think it will be from Nada's group. Hello, Nada.
Okay, hello Kak Putri. Hi Kazi. So, yep, I was in the breakout room with 5 amazing leaders. There are Kak Denny, Kak Reza, Kak Pepi, Kak Yasrin, and also Kak Rizal. So I just observe, and they are, why I said that they are a good leader, because they can manage their own self to listen and also to speak, and they can respond to each other like in a very good way, and I just so speechless with them. And for the representative, we chose Kapepi. Hello Kapepi.
Hi Canada, I'm sorry for sending off my videos due to the connection issues.
That's fine.
Okay, so Pepe, you have 1 until 3 minutes to speak.
Okay, thank you Kak Putri. Based on our discussion, we have several points from the leadership. From the leadership aspect, we think that as a leader, we have to be more responsible, be more visionary, kind of know about the big plan and can predict the future about the beneficial and also the bad thing might happen, and we have to kind of have a back plan about that. And it's important to the leaders to have an emotional intelligence because during this pandemic, people tend to be more sensitive, be more stressful. So it's important as a leader to have be more wise, passionate, empathy, and caring. And we do aware that we have the same goal. So make sure that we have not too demanding and give more pressure to the employee because we have to achieve the goal together. And for the solution, maybe there are several solutions, such as we can start to managing the schedule of the employee and make sure we give the extra salaries maybe for the employee who work on the weekend. And also maybe we can hire the professional intensive too that we can kind of beneficial for us to help us to achieving our goal. And also we can provide the support of the mental health, kind of the psychology, helping stuff like that. So when the employees feel like kind of stressful, they have the place to share and solve their problem. Maybe that's all from our discussion. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Kapepi and Nada. Thanks so much for facilitating the discussion. Okay, I think we will go to another facilitator. It's Icha. Hi, Cha. How was the discussion?
Hello, Kak Putri. Yeah, the discussion is running well, and I have in my group I have 5 person. They're so amazing with the Karma's out of the box idea. Actually, they have similar and some different idea, and I think when they can collaborate, the idea that will be good solution to solve this problem. Well, maybe I will choose one of them. All right, before that, I want to mention one by one. Kak Denis, Kak Bobby, Kak Astika, Kak Icha, and Kak JJ. They are really good in this discussion. So thank you so much for joining my group. And then maybe for this one, I will choose Kak JJ.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We were given a task to solve a situation that demand was on more than 30%, and what are you going to do as a CEO of the company? And we are working from home, and that time we came up with a solution with two. One is paying a little bit of more compensation, and two is having more staff members for the company. And then we didn't get to the conclusion, but we we had collective intelligence, and then we enjoyed our talk and shared our opinions. Back to you, Icha.
Maybe just that cover three. Thank you so much, Kak JJ, for delivering
Thank you.
presentation.
Thank you so much for all the representative from the company. I think if Britzoners become the investors, we are very satisfied and ready to invest in your promising company. But before that, I think we want to hear from Kak Z's comment about our representatives' performance or presentation. Please, Kak Z.
Wow, thank you so much. Wow, it was such amazing how they respond to, especially for all of the future leaders who answering and finding the solution of the study case that I gave. Okay, now, so without any further, for the first representative, it's coming from group of Arif, and I was so much fascinating about the promotions, a lot of ideas from this group, internship and shifting, and he also mentioned about the commitment, consistency, authority, reciprocity, and also awards in internship. And yeah, I totally agree with that, because finding a lot of several way out is also good. However, we need to ensure that we focusing on the main issue, because as I mentioned in the study case, it's related about the work-life balance, and also about the issue that several staff will be working on their weekend. And I mean, there would be a lot of way how the company and also the CEO will be, actions on that issue. So maybe my tips on the next, probably on as a leader is, you need to focusing on the main issue and also how you would react it, especially for all of the staff that working from will be working on the weekend. And yeah, that is one of the triggers. And if the company managed to find a way out from that situations, it will be great. So focus on the main issue. It was totally an adding point, especially for group number one, but you did a lot of solution. It was really great. And for the second group, and it was coming from the group from Nada and from Pepe, she mentioned about the responsibility, and also have the a good leader needs to be have an emotional wise intelligence. And also, I'm not saying that she using the negative phrase, but she mentions not demanding. So probably you would probably change into the positive phrases by giving your best to your team members as a good leader. So that would be probably in a way more better. We're not using the negative phrases. And also the solution is managing employee who wants on the weekend. And yeah, it really touched on the main focus here, because it's related with the staff, and also yes, hire the professional how to deal with it. And also by knowing there is a mental health issue, and you deal to have a solution with the psychology and work on that part. So yes, and it's really a good things, because a good leader tend to know the manager and tend to react at how to solve in that kind of a way. And I mean, all of there would be a lot of solutions that would be provided. And yes, being adaptable and also responsible of the situation, that will be great. And for the last group is from Icha, and you made my mentor who answered the solutions, but she's the representative. And yeah, it was definitely a match on point, because of course, who doesn't want a compensation, right? You already work on your weekend, and having a compensation, it was, although that you feel a little bit forcing to work on your weekend, but having a compensation, Okay, at least I got a compensation. So it will make the staff a little bit more award, a little bit more a way out, only a little bit. But however, yes, the company need to find a way to have more staff because it's really kind of a challenging and 30, demanding on online on 30%. It's keep on increasing probably. So as a leader, you need to manage with all of the situation that coming ups and down, and yeah, and also collecting the intelligence for all of the leaders. Yeah, we need to discuss more of how we're going to do. Maybe not just from the IT department. Maybe we need to go with the collaborate with other departments to find a way more best solutions. And yeah, for this one, I totally agree. And all of the answer of the solutions, you really did amazing as a leader. Oh God. So bridge donors, especially for all of the communities, you tend to have the amazing future leader on the next on the next generation. Well done. Thank you so much. And back to our beautiful MC.
Thank you so much, Kazi, for the engaging presentation and the discussion. And also, you have created the storm in our heart to be a leader. Thanks so much. That's very important. Before we close this class, I think we want to hear your closing statement, Kazi. So feel free to deliver your closing statement.
Okay, so hello, my Britzoners. It's okay for being afraid to be a leader, but not okay is you need to step aside and get out from that and stay on your comfort zone. It's not you, because each one of us, or every one of you, no matter what is your background, what is your cultures, whatever your situation in your family, take that chance, take that challenge, and be the best versions of yourself. Because if not you, then who? If not now, then when? So it's your choices. So back to our MC.
Wow, can we give a round of applause for our amazing conductor and the best leader that Britzone can ever have? Thank you so much, Kazi.
I'm not the best leader. I'm still learning.
You are. Well, to commemorate today's meeting and today's class, I think it's best for us to take a photo together because we have a special guest as well, Kazi's mentor, JJ from Korea, and we have another international Britzoners here. I think we should take a photo. Come on, guys. I encourage all of you to turn on your camera and show your best pose. And we will upload this picture to our Instagram. And you'll get famous. You'll be famous there. Come on. Our Zoom host, I leave it to you.
All right. I will invite you to open your camera and prepare your best pose because your photo will be forever in internet. All right, I still look Kak Akida and Kak Fani. Maybe if you want, please open your camera. All right. Dear future leaders, be prepared in 1, 2, and 3. Cheers. All right, wait a moment. Let's take another pose in 1, 2, and 3. Cheers. All right, that's all for today. Thank you
Wow, that's
for
all.
joining us.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kazi.
Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Kak Azizah, Kanada, Kak
Thank
Putri,
you.
everyone.
And
Bye,
if you
guys.
have more questions, you just can contact the committee, and the committee will reach out from me. Okay, so no worries.
Yo, sure.
Thank you.
Bye bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Britzoners.
Thank you.
Thank you.
My
See you
mentor.
on Saturday.
Thank you.
Can JJ become our mentor as well?
Yeah,
Really?
with the honor. Thank you for coming, JJ.
Thank you for
Thank you for
Thank
having
you
me.
so much for
Yeah.
coming.